Hi, I'm here with TechnoBlade's dad, and well, I guess we'll start with how we got together because I feel like it's kind of a surprise, shocking thing randomly, especially as my kind of first live thing, I guess. Your first live thing too, probably.
Yes.
Okay. Obviously, ever since Techno's passing, we've been talking and communicating about how we can do the best and raise the most money that we can for the Sarcoma Foundation. You wanted me up here before I had done the face reveal, and I was like, oh, I'm face revealing really soon, and then obviously I'll be in California and we can do something then. San Diego, obviously, was traveling and was going to be in the area, and kindly offered me a place to stay.
Yep.
In his home, and here we are. You know, let's raise money and do as much as you can. So there is, just start off the bat, there is a donate button that you can see.
Yes.
There's a donate button. It should be on the right side of your screen, down low, and it'll say donate, and everything goes to the Sarcoma Foundation to fight against cancer. Yeah, and you can also buy the merch right now. We're rocking it. So you can buy TechnoBlade merch, and the proceeds go towards cancer research and towards Techno's family.
I have to be scrupulous about this. Oh, yes. No, you said it right. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Proceed.
Okay, there you go. So
we can cut that out in the edit, right?
Yeah, guys, cut that out. So yeah, I mean, here we are. We're here together, and we just thought we would. We were sitting around the couch last night, just talking, telling stories, and talking about Techno and memories and everything. And we thought, why don't we do that in a way that can raise awareness and raise money? And so that's what we're doing.
Awesome. So
you better raise as much money as you can. Look, this is my first live appearance, okay? This is my first live on my channel video. It's his first live as well. Like, the money better be rolling in. It better be rolling in.
Yeah, you guys. Don't make me come over there.
This is weird.
This is weird. Living in the same house with TechnoBlade, I heard the name Skeppy a lot. He was someone I was, always hearing about. I wrote to Skeppy and I asked him, I said, is there a particular video of you two guys together? Is there a particular moment that you particularly like, or that particularly resonates for you? And he sent me a link to the video. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. There's a version of it on TechnoBlade's channel, and then there's the same video, the same event on Skeppy's channel. And on TechnoBlade's channel, it's called Skeppy Tries to Troll Me, but I Troll Him First. And on Skeppy's channel, it's called
Skeppy's Dungeon, I think, or something
along
along those
something
lines.
Like that. That event had required somebody to write a parkour plugin for Minecraft and so forth and so on. And I asked you, so first of all, when I told you that was the video that Skeppy identified,
I was like, wow, that's so weird. But
yeah, so the question came up of where did that parkour plugin come from, and the answer shocked me. Where
he's like, where did that plugin come from? I was like, I coded that plugin. I was like, yeah, before I actually was Dream, I was a coder for Minecraft, like just plugins and servers. One of my first videos I ever uploaded was that parkour, but with George. Obviously, like on my channel, George, like my best friends. So I was like, oh, Skeppy and Techno did it, and then I did it with George, because that was before. Like, I knew of Techno obviously, and I consider myself a fan of Techno at that moment, but I was not friends with him at that moment. We hadn't met, we hadn't talked. So it was like, I guess probably one of our first links together.
Mm-hmm. There was that moment, there's like a little crack in the sides of the castle, and he tossed an ender pearl through there and escaped out onto the plane.
I didn't bug test it that well. It clearly not.
And Skeppy's chasing him and throwing all kinds of things at him, and it was chaotic and hysterical, and everybody's screaming. When he was a little tiny kid, and I just thought of something I'm going to tell a story about.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. You know what I'm saying.
We have an audience.
We have yes, that picture of us on Space Mountain that I showed you when he was 12. There was so much joy in his life and so much happiness. His life was a speed run. There was a period of time where I had 2 kids in diapers. One was technoblade to be, and then his younger sibling. Kids 1 month, 2 month, 3 months old, it's great because you set them down anywhere because you need to go to the bathroom or something, and they just stay right where you put them. When they get a little bit past that, that's when they're dangerous. Now they can move around and they work so hard to kill themselves during that period. There was this time where my first wife had the flu or something, and she was just laid up in bed. So all the childcare fell to me. Techno's sibling was just getting to the point where she thought like going up and down the stairs was the most exciting and fun thing. She wasn't very good at it. I would let her do it, but only if I was like 1 stair down below. This story requires a demonstration.
Oh God, can we stand it up?
Yeah, just. So she fell down 2 stairs, and you hear this like thump, 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 reverberating all through the house. And then the thing I hear right after that is my wife going, "What was that?" And so I pick up my girl, and I go in there, and I'm trying to minimize the significance of what happened. You know, it's like, oh, you know, she was almost at the bottom of the stairs. She was doing just fine, and whatever. And so I'm trying to explain this, and Alex walks in the room, and he says, "Baby, fall down, crash."
I should have moved the chair farther.
Boom. So, busted. This is weird doing this without a live audience, because...
Yeah, no, I know. See, yeah. Well,
you guys don't count. No, sorry.
you get me laughing in the background, and that's just what
I saw I was getting a smile out of you.
Yeah.
Baby fall down, crash.
Yeah, so all the chat right now is saying Lamau, LOL. So don't worry.
So at some point he was having a lot of success playing Minecraft, and so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sit over his shoulder, I'm gonna watch him play and stuff. And so he'd be fighting somebody, and to my relatively untrained eye, you know, at first you sit down and you look at Minecraft and it's like, I don't even, what is going on? Because there's like 10 pages of text up on the screen, and everything is like, looks like the resolution is like 64 by 64 or something. And so it was difficult for me to visually process, but I start figuring out what's going on. Okay, the hearts that's your hit points and so forth. And then I'm watching him 1v1 some guy, and it's like, huh. And then he 1v1s the next guy, and it's like, huh. And then the next guy, and it's like, well, he's still got 10 hearts, and 3 guys are dead. And eventually I asked him, I was like, Alex, do they know you're there? Are you invisible? Is there something happening that I'm not aware of? Because I could totally believe that he was consistently winning, because I'd seen how he was in all the games that he'd played up to that time. I guess I'll just mention Team Fortress 2. We'd play TF2, and he would be like MVP, and like his score was twice what the other team's score all summed together was. And he would be like, oh, I did so bad. No, he set very high standards for himself.
I feel like that's one of the things that probably made him as good as he was, though.
Yeah.
I feel like that can contribute, because then you're just constantly being like, well, yeah, I know I did good, but I didn't do the best. Like, I want to be like the best at whatever. And he's like, regardless if it's farming potatoes or it's actually like killing 10 people in a row, and it's like, yeah, I want to be the best at that. Whatever I'm doing, I want to be the best at.
Yeah.
He's got a t-shirt on, and there's a bunch of other stuff. So
I got this shirt.
It's he released death merch. It's like, I remember actually, this is kind of a funny story. We didn't talk about this. I remember when I saw that, I was like, that is the coolest, most technoblade thing I think I have ever seen in my entire. Like, if you had to just show me one picture and say, describe, like, show me technoblade, like who technoblade is, and so you just show me that merch page, and it just has like, that would be a good
GG.
indicator.
Easy.
GG. Yeah.
Yeah. What a sense of humor that guy has. Everyone in my family loves the joke about nobody took the news harder than my health insurance provider. The thing he says a couple of sentences later is like, they're the real victims here. It's just like, oh my goodness. I did want to talk to you about that a little bit because I'm thinking, one day I'm going to want to do a face reveal.
He made this joke before we were in there, and I called him an idiot, and he was like, "Oh, I just got called an idiot by Dream."
No, that's not where you called me an idiot.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, sorry. The one where I called him an idiot was worse. It was much worse.
What I said was, before we go any further, I just want to take a moment and thank our sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by, you're ruining my delivery. Today's video is sponsored by cancer, without which this dream would not have happened. So, yes, that's when you called me an idiot. And I said,
it was idiotic.
I said, I have really arrived. I'm being insulted by top streamers. We went through a couple of months where the doctors were saying, next step is to amputate the arm, and it was gonna be here.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even like,
Yeah.
it was like the arm and the shoulder. It didn't happen. But I think he made this joke on one of the videos. He said it was gonna be the most epic elbow reveal ever. He said we were gonna traumatize millions. I tried to keep it all about love, so I got him a present. I feel joy at the pained look on your face right now. I got him a present ahead of nobody likes this story. Nobody likes this story. I got him a present. I wanted to have something that I could give to him on the occasion of the surgery. What I ended up getting him was a book. It's a rare first edition, first print, 1922 printing of Hemingway's A Farewell to Arms.
I was trying not to laugh, and it just didn't work. But.
Well, what are you going to do, right? Yeah. I mean, that's the thing about the human condition. There's a lot of it that hurts, Yeah. And there's all this joy, and there's all this joy, and all this stuff that isn't joy, and it all happens, and it's going to happen anyway, so you might as well laugh. You might as well laugh and have some fun, and,
Yeah,
I got him a book. Nobody liked that.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure. I think that.
Well, it lost its punch. So more stuff with more people coming.
Mm-hmm. I would hope everyone get everyone together and do a massive fundraiser, like games, and
that would just be a dream.
All right, I'm gonna go turn off this.
All right, that's enough. Thank you very much. Have a look at my butt.
Donate.